Again, it's like, for example, as a man, if you're in a long-term relationship or you're in a relationship with a woman you really love, care for, and respect, you don't put her out to the world. Generally, you're trying to hide her. Whereas, I'm generalising here, whereas with women it's the opposite. And the reason why men do that is because we're quite protective. We think that if we showcase our love and for our partner, there'll be other male predators and vultures and scavengers which we know that's the case.
Okay, so is that the reason?
I'm just saying that the rules differ from man to woman. So when a woman's looking and understanding, okay, if you really love me and stuff like that, why don't you post me up on Instagram with this? I'm doing it to protect what we've got. Because I know, I'm not worried about you. I know how
other men
are, even some of my male friends.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, if a man is committed and loves a woman, she won't be in these WhatsApp groups. She won't be spoken about with his male friends. His male friends will know little about her. Whereas if it's like a jump off a woman that, like the local bike, a woman that you just seen casually, that's the woman that he would speak freely about. And some women, they would understandably thinking, if he's always speaking about or showing this woman, this is the type of woman that he likes. But in reality, it's the opposite.
Okay.
Yeah, and about I would say the double standards between men and women when it comes to being open about sex. Like for years, men can just talk to their boys like, I just had sex with this girl today or whatever, but a girl would have to be on the low, as I say, a hoe on the low, and then just be like, I've never done nothing or whatever. But like I'm saying, I feel like it's changing now. I feel like girls are just being open, saying, yeah, I done this, I done that, I got this from him or whatever, and so I just think like.
So you don't think there's still double standards?
Yeah.
In the sense of way, but I think girls are not caring about the double standards.
Do men care?
But there are still double standards though, because if a man sees a woman saying, "Oh yeah, I slept with this guy today," they would look at her like, "Oh."
But in the day, what you have to understand is that that's how the guy would look at them. Fair enough. But it's up to you. If a guy is also doing that, it's up to you on how you look at him. He can't.
I'm talking about society though.
No, but how do you look at him?
How does society look at a man that talks about his sex life freely?
Yeah, but
opposite, like versus how they look at a woman.
But girls will like that.
That's what Jack is saying, and that's like the whole double standards debate. I hear it, but it's like,
that's what you accept.
If women, I'm generalizing here, but if women are accepting men who have slept around, speaking openly about sex and this, and
that's on them.
I'm just saying, if they're accepting them, okay, that's fine. If more women are speaking openly about sex, but men aren't accepting them,
but they are.
But they're not accepting in terms of like to marry them or a long-term relationship. That double standard will always exist. Yeah, so I do agree with both of you what you're saying, that, but I don't think double standards is going to change because
never.
Men aren't willing to change. Women are changing, but men aren't changing. So men are still, even like for example when Kanye West, a few years after he married Kim Kardashian, the lady was saying, I don't want you to dress the way you were dressing before. You're trying to police her body and kind of control her sexuality. You see that a lot with men. So men aren't changing. So as much as, yes, some men are marrying strippers or bad bees or whatever from Instagram, after a while they stay.
They still want that.
Yes, housewife, homeboy.
Housewife.
Right. So men aren't changing. So I don't think the double standards are going to change anytime soon. But my question to both of you: do you think the double standards? Do you think it's a problem to have double standards?
No. And that's life. Look, life is not fair. And people need to understand that. Life is not fair. Like, just because I can do something doesn't mean you can do it. I believe about the laws of the universe, yeah. There's like laws. Like 1 + 1 = 2, whatever. People try to make things fair, they try to make 1 + 3 = 2. But it's never going to happen. It's never... you can try to change the way society moves and everything, but I feel like there's been from the beginning of time, there's just been certain rules set, and then if you try to manipulate it, you can try to change the majority of the mindset a bit to be accepting to it, but I don't think it would fully be that standard, if that makes sense.
I know you're itching to listen to talk.
What do you think?
I kind of agree, but then I don't, because there's things that are happening today that 100 years ago, someone would say this could never happen.
Like what?
Like, okay, let's just give Cardi B. I'm not going to keep using her, but what she's singing about on TV, there's a video the way she's dancing, 100 years ago, do you think they ever visualised?
But this is what I'm saying. It's accepted in society, but it's not a standard. That's why you're saying it's not a standard.
Because it's not a standard that you like to your children. It's not.
That's why she's getting complaints.
She can't be called a role model.
But that's why she's getting complaints, because it's not a standard.
So I kind of do agree. There's some things that will not, like a woman being, okay, like say a woman cooking and cleaning. I don't think even in 100 years' time
it will change.
It's going to change. It deviates a little bit. Like, okay, so now women expect men to cook as well, but the primary role of a woman still is
to nurture.
I don't think that'll ever change because women are the nurturers. They're the ones that have the children.
But why?
That's nature. That's not. It's not created by mankind. That's how it's supposed to be.